Welcome to this online consultation for the Blair Road Transit Priority Project Environmental Assessment Study. This video provides an overview of the preliminary recommended plan for transit priority from Blair Light Rail Transit Station to Innes Road. The preliminary recommended design incorporates a full complete street redesign of the corridor that includes pedestrian and cycling facilities and enhanced accessibility to provide barrier-free access for all road users. Road widening for combined bus-only and high-occupancy vehicle lanes, protected intersections at all signalized intersections, 2 new pedestrian crossings to provide safer access to bus stops, and reconfiguration of the high-speed Ottawa Road 174 interchange ramps to reduce vehicle speeds and improve safety for all road users. The Blair Road Transit Priority Project was introduced at the last Brian Coburn Boulevard Extension and Cumberland Transit Way Environmental Assessment Study public consultation in November 2019. Given the longer-term implementation horizon and complexity of this study, City Council approved a separate environmental assessment study for the Blair Road Transit Priority Corridor as a standalone project. This would allow for earlier completion of the EA study for the Blair Road project. The current Blair Road study corridor is approximately 2 kilometers long, extending from the Blair Road LRT station in the north to Innes Road in the south. For this study, several design options were developed for a transit priority corridor along with pedestrian and cycling facilities. The design alternatives were assessed based on their ability to accommodate active transportation, maintain traffic operations, and preserve the National Capital Commission Greenbelt rural features directly east of Blair Road. The preferred design is being presented in 2 sections. First, Blair Road, Ottawa Road 174 interchange area, and second, Blair Road, south of Ottawa Road 174. For the first section of Blair Road, south of Meadowbrook Road, this is currently a 2-lane roadway with paved shoulders and ditches. North of Meadowbrook Road to the Ottawa Road 174, Blair Road is a 4-lane roadway. Note that all cross-section views are shown looking to the south. The proposed design from south of Ottawa Road 174 to Innes Road generally includes a 4-lane roadway with 1 new combined high-occupancy vehicle, or HOV, and transit lane per direction. To maximize connectivity for pedestrians and cyclists, included is a multi-use pathway on the west side directly adjacent to the community. This pathway also serves as a bidirectional cycling facility for cyclists from the adjacent community to reduce crossing of Blair Road. While this design preserves the natural rural features associated with the greenbelt along the east edge of the corridor, an approximately 10-meter strip of greenbelt is needed for this design. The city's transportation master plan includes future plans post-2031 for a separate bus rapid transit facility, as shown in the bottom cross-section. In the future, the combined HOV and transit lanes can be converted to general-purpose lanes once the future transitway is implemented. At both stop locations on the east side of Blair Road, localized sidewalks and northbound cycle tracks will be added to improve safety. For greater connectivity to bus stops, 2 new pedestrian crossing signals will be added. One of the new crossings is located immediately south of Laura Private, as shown in the plan view. Moving north to the second section of Blair Road and Ottawa Road 174 interchange bridge, the existing condition includes 2 traffic lanes per direction, as well as a northbound high-speed auxiliary, or turning lane between the east side on and off ramps. Although there are cycling lanes on the bridge, the northbound cycling lane is between the northbound traffic lane and the auxiliary lane between the freeway ramps and is exposed to relatively high-speed traffic on both sides. While there are no sidewalks on the bridge, there is a pedestrian overpass over Ottawa Road 174 connecting to Blair Transit Station 200 meters to the west. The recommended design over the Ottawa Road 174 avoids major modifications to the structure and maintains the 2 traffic lanes per direction. A new 4-meter multi-use pathway is proposed on the west side, which will directly connect to the proposed multi-use pathway south of the Ottawa Road 174 interchange. The west side multi-use pathway is also directly adjacent to the Blair LRT station, shopping center, and new residential towers for greater pedestrian and cycling connectivity. The east side sidewalk and cycle track will help maximize mobility and provide compatibility with the proposed future cross-section to the south. Let's now review the design along the Blair Road corridor, starting at the Ottawa Road 174 interchange. This plan highlights the 3 proposed interchange ramp realignments. In general, the ramp realignments reduce the turning radius at entry points, thereby lowering vehicle speeds and increasing safety for all users. Furthermore, cyclists and pedestrians crossing the ramp are more visible to motorists and minimize crossing distances. For a closer view at Blair Road near Blair Station, the redesign has removed channelized or separated right turn lanes with traffic islands to improve safety, as channelized right turn lanes promote higher vehicle speeds and are not well suited for pedestrians and cyclists. This plan illustrates the removal of the channelized southbound right turn lane at Blair Station. The proposed west side multi-use pathway, shown in blue, is broken out into separated pedestrian and bidirectional cycling facilities upon approach to the intersection crossing locations. The intersection at Blair Station has been redesigned as a protected intersection that segregates cyclists and pedestrians and improves safety for all road users. Moving south of Ottawa Road 174 along Blair Road is an overview of the design to Meadowbrook Road and proposes the realignment of the Ottawa Road 174 east off-ramp to Blair Road heading north. To the south of the Ottawa Road 174 interchange, 1 combined HOV and transit lane, shown in yellow, and 1 general traffic lane are provided in both directions. The multi-use pathway along the west side of the road from Blair Station, shown in blue, will extend south. Along the east side is a paved shoulder suitable for cycling. This is a closer view of the Ottawa Road 174 interchange at the southern ramps and provides greater detail of the realigned Ottawa Road 174 east off-ramp to Blair Road heading north. A channelized or separated right turn lane is included to reduce speed and for greater visibility of pedestrians and cyclists. This figure gives a closer view of the proposed design at the Meadowbrook Road intersection as a partial protected intersection. Channelized right turn lanes have been removed to better accommodate pedestrians and cyclists. Protected cycle lanes, shown in green, will transition to on-street cycling on Meadowbrook Road. Along the east side of Blair Road, separate northbound cycle track and sidewalk are proposed at the bus stop just north of the intersection. To illustrate what the future Cumberland Bus Rapid Transit Way would look like near Pineview Golf Course, here's a perspective view showing the transitway in an open cut below the roadway with an overpass to access the golf course. Parking for the golf course will need to be relocated. Moving further south is an overview of the proposed design from Laura Private to Beaver Pond Drive. A new pedestrian crossing is shown to access the bus stop across from Laura Private. Sound barriers are proposed for residential properties backing onto the west side of Blair Road, shown in dark blue, except at locations where suitable sound barriers currently exist. Heading further south is an overview from Beaver Pond Drive to north of Innes Road. Sound barriers are proposed for residential properties backing onto the west side of Blair Road. This is a closer view at Beaver Pond Drive, showing the relocation of the pedestrian crossing to the north side of the intersection to increase transit level of service. Similar to the other intersections presented, the proposed west side multi-use pathway is broken out into separated pedestrian and bi-directional cycling facilities upon approach to the Beaver Pond Drive crossing. Please note that based on recent consultations held, a fully signalized intersection is now proposed at this intersection, and the functional design will be revised following this online consultation. At the southern limits of the study area, Blair Road connects with Innes Road. The design includes a new pedestrian crossing signal at the bus stop approximately 200 meters north of Innes Road. Sound barriers are proposed for residential properties backing onto the west side of Blair Road. The sound barrier, shown in dark blue, includes an overlapping opening to allow access to the existing pathway. A closer view at the Blair and Innes Road intersection illustrates a protected intersection design and will provide connectivity with future cycling and pedestrian facilities along Innes Road. The west side multi-use pathway is broken out into separate pedestrian and bidirectional cycling facilities on the approach to Innes. Potential environmental impacts include higher noise levels, loss of landscaping, property acquisition, and work-related nuisances such as noise, vibration, and dust. Potential mitigation measures include the installation of sound barriers, if and where feasible, localized landscaping, agreements with landowners, and provisions in contracts to reduce work-related nuisances. The next steps for the project include finalizing the functional design of the recommended plan in the fall of 2020, a presentation to Transportation Committee and Council for approval in December 2020, and finalizing the environmental study report and filing the final report for public review in the winter of 2021. For more information and to provide feedback by Friday, October 23rd, 2020, please visit www.ottawa.ca/Blair Road.